When it comes to app switching and navigating on Android, there's two main ways to do it. You either use the button layout, which is what I'm using here. You'll have an app switcher button that brings up all open apps and you can easily switch between them. Or you can use gesture navigation, which hides the buttons and relies on swiping gestures instead. To switch between the two, you'll go to Settings and then scroll down to Display. In the display settings, I'll scroll towards the bottom and go to the navigation bar settings. This is where I can switch between the buttons and the swipe gestures. If I enable swipe gestures, you'll see how the buttons on the bottom of my screen go away and free up a little more screen real estate for my apps. Now, instead of using the buttons, I can do a variety of swipe gestures. Long swipe up, for example, takes me back to my home screen. When I swipe and pause halfway up, it opens the app switcher. Let's do that again. Long swipe up goes back to the home screen. Swipe and then pause. That's how I get the app switcher. You can also switch apps without bringing up the app switcher. When you're in an app, swipe to left or right on the bottom of your screen. This one requires a little bit more precision, but it's a quick way to jump from one app to another. Just need to be careful not to touch any buttons that are on the bottom of your apps. I sometimes end up accidentally touching the app and its buttons instead of activating the app switch gesture. If you struggle with the swipes, you can go to your settings and, under More Options, adjust the gesture sensitivity. If you do a lot of unintended gestures, lowering the sensitivity will help with that. Another swipe-based app switching feature that I want to highlight is the Edge panels. This is a Samsung-specific feature. Some brands have similar alternatives, but this is not standard on all Android phones. When I enable Edge panels, a tiny handle appears on the edge of my display. It's super small and honestly kind of hard to see, but it's sort of near the volume and lock buttons on my phone. Swipe inward, and you get this dock-style app switcher on the side of your screen. And while we're talking edges, swiping inward from either side of my edge will take me one step back. This is a part of the swipe gestures I showed earlier, and it's separate from the Edge panel feature. And that's kind of it. Different phones will handle these slightly differently, but the main idea is the same. I do like how Android gives you the option to customize this, and you have the choice to use either the old school buttons or the gestures. And I hope this video helped you understand all the possible options a little better. Click the like button if this helped, and subscribe for more easy guides like this.